I'd like to start off with congratulations to the bride and the groom. I know my sister has spent the past year planning and coordinating this wedding. I can remember the headache it was for my wife and I when we did ours. Well, as for my new brother-in-law, well, you spent the last 15 months deployed to Iraq, so you missed out on all the fun. Well played, sir. And I can see my dad over there squirming. And I'm guessing that's because he dropped at least $50K on this wedding. And he just wants his dang chicken marsala. But as the youngest brother, I felt compelled to say a few words this evening. You know, growing up with you, I felt like it was my born duty to be your protector from any and everyone, foreign and domestic. Any dude that attempted to date my sister would probably be beaten and castrated. And didn't stop there. Our parents never disciplined you as much as they probably should have. And it's not because they took it easier on you than they did me. Oh no. It's because they didn't know about 85% of the things that I got in trouble for. It was probably really your doing. One instance stands out the most. I remember Dad had gone out of town for the weekend, probably for some basketball refereeing stuff. But he left me and Corey in charge, and I had to work earlier that day. So when I got home, it was like 7 p.m. and there were at least 15 cars in the driveway. And I was thinking that couldn't be at my house because I hadn't invited anyone over, and Dad was in town, and Corey doesn't have any friends. Sure enough, get around to the backyard, and there's a backyard full of underclassmen. Yeah, I think I was a senior that year. You had in fact decided to invite a few of your friends over. While I didn't exactly come in and shut it down like I should have done, because I was supposed to be responsible, I just kind of, kept it nice and regulated and quiet. And to be honest with you, I had a good time too. But when I saw Dad on Monday, he said that some of the neighbors had complained and had spoken to him about a party that I had thrown over the weekend. Of course, I didn't tell him that it was his baby girl that had thrown the party. He probably wouldn't believe me anyway, but it happened. I'm sure you remember that one, don't you? Well, aside from the spontaneous adolescent gatherings, you always knew exactly what you wanted. And that same drive matured as you did. As you came to the end of your senior year in high school, you had already chosen the college you would attend, and you had already picked out your major, which is pretty good. And I remember, I think it was around your sophomore year, where you were at the University of South Alabama, when I got the phone call. And you said that you had met someone that you liked a lot, and I thought to myself, oh boy, here we go. Time to rally up the posse and go and waterboard this guy, CIA style. But you went on about how sweet and gentlemanlike he was. And it was at that moment I decided not to kidnap him and waterboard him, but I'd give him a chance. Well, I gave him a chance. And I can't put into words exactly how proud I am of you. You're a positive influence on your nieces, showing them as young black women they can go out into the world and make pretty good for themselves. While I'm still just a phone call away, my time as your protector has been served. Mission complete. Now that responsibility belongs to your husband. And Brett, as for you, you've been a part of this family for a few years now. Today just makes it official. You already know how spoiled and bratty my sister can be. And yet you tolerate it like some type of monk. My only request is that you two have sons. That way we can swap kids in the summer. You take the girls, I take the boys, and I can pretend that I have sons. But in all honesty, I wish you guys the best. So here, it's two forever. Cheers.